Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. This is a pillow talk, and I do have a playlist called Pillow Talks. So if you're interested, of course, in hearing any other pillow talks, feel free to go visit that playlist. And I have over 400 videos, before I jump into the topic of this pillow talk, that help people understand narcissistic abuse and toxic relationships, help you increase your emotional maturity, do shadow work on yourself and those sort of things. Okay, learn more about psychology. All right. So in this pillow talk, I want to talk about a scenario that I don't really particularly address specifically, and I figured, I might as well. Now, I have said in many videos that narcissists come in all shapes and sizes, in all different positions. They could be in any position in your life, right? So even though most people are typically healing from a narcissist from a romantic relationship, and then second to that is probably family, then a lot of times work, like their boss. But, there's another category here that I'm going to shed some light on tonight. And this is when you're the person that you are romantically involved with now, their ex is the narcissist, or, someone from their past, is the narcissist. So, maybe you are actually in a healthy, thriving relationship, but they at one point connected themselves with this toxic narcissist that just doesn't want to fade to black, that just doesn't want to accept the final discard, that just wants to stay in their illusion and delusion about what the relationship was, any perceived offenses or narcissistic injuries, their feeling of being abandoned or rejected. Once that survivor got healthy and decided to let them go and move on with their life, they didn't want to let go. And now this toxic ex of theirs is trying to wreak havoc in your life. They're miserable, basically. They're miserable. And the last thing, and I'll tell you guys this, and this, you can take this information even if you're not in this situation, but you can still take pearls out of this talk. Okay, let me just say that right now. But the last thing that a narcissist ever really wants to see you do is move on and be happy and thrive without them. They never want to see you move on and be happy and thrive without them. Okay, so I don't care if you didn't date that narcissist in 5 years. Like you could have dumped them 5 years ago, and every time you try, get in another relationship, they're trying to hoover you, they're trying to suck you back in, they're trying to sabotage what you have going on, basically. And this is what's happening when you get with the survivor, and then maybe both of you are survivors, or you get with someone who's a survivor of narcissistic abuse, and their ex is just showing off. They're just stalkers. They're acting crazy. They're calling you from blocked numbers, leaving threatening messages. I've seen all types of nasty, toxic things that narcissists have tried to do to people, and they don't have a low. So you really can't be surprised. And when both of you are no contact, meaning the survivor is maintaining that no contact and not even responding to this person that clearly wants to be talked to, that clearly wants to be acknowledged, and then you decide not to respond as well, they'll up the ante. And this is something that I talked about in my video, what happens when you block the narcissist. It's the same thing. It's just a different role. You didn't have that personal relationship with that narcissist. You didn't even know them. You've never even spoken to them. Some of you never even seen this person, and they have so much hate and vile towards you when you've never even spoken to them, just because you're with their old supply that they want back. And, they want to try to sabotage. And when they're doing this, guys, they're hoping that you will just say, you know what, I just don't want this drama. And let's say both of you are survivors. It might make you step back for a moment and you're like, wait a minute, I got to make sure I'm not with the narcissist with all this drama surrounding this person. And that's normal. And go ahead and use your emotional intelligence and use your discernment to determine, which is the case. But, as I say, narcissists eventually tell on themselves, and in these type of situations, they typically tell on themselves almost immediately. You will be able to tell by their approach. They're not going to be coming to you and, simply trying to warn you, hey, this person is a narcissist, or hey, this person did this and that to me. No, their chances are they're going to come and get nasty with you right off the rip. And it's going to be like, whoa, I don't even know you. Who are you? And why are you talking to me this way? I've never even spoken to you. I've never seen you a day in my life. And this is what they'll do. The best thing you can do when someone is doing this is clearly see the hate and the jealousy. Okay? They're extremely jealous and hateful and bitter. This is an extreme sign of bitterness. Like, I've just seen all types of things, and I've experienced stuff myself, with my partner, and someone that they dated extremely briefly years ago that just still wouldn't let go of them. Years later, my partner has been married and divorced, not even to them, and they're still in the background like they had a relationship or something. It's just very sick. And that's why in my video, when I told you guys that narcissists usually have more going on than just being a narcissist, that is not where it stops with them. Chances are they got some other, other than the personality disorder, they got some mental illnesses along with that. But yeah, like, they will do anything. They'll try, and this is something else that you guys have to realize. It's like, well, why would this person do this? Because narcissists will take positive and negative supply. They really will. They'll take positive or negative supply. It's really sick, but being punched in the face could bring them satisfaction because they got now, they've been, they're off of no contact. Someone has acknowledged them, even if it's a punch in the face. Like, it's very sick. It's very sick. And you can just see that, they're just not healthy individuals, because why would someone need to put so much energy and effort into spilling hate into somebody else's life? Happy people don't do that. People that are fulfilled in their life don't do that. This is a very, very, very toxic individual. And, my advice is to definitely do not ever say anything to this person if possible. Just do not even keep that no contact. And yes, they're going to be dying for you to speak to them, but keep no contact and keep a record. Keep a record of their offenses just in case you need to pursue legal, take legal courses against them. Just keep a record of it. All the nasty emails, the voicemails, text messages. And in my case, people have even gone on YouTube and made crazy videos. This is what they're doing with their life. And they couldn't just keep my name out of their mouth for 1 second. But yet they'll say that they're very happy and satisfied. But they spend their time making videos about a person they never even met. So, clearly, these people are disturbed, and they will stop at nothing. And, they're just trying to triangulate in any way that you can. Because, triangulation, you don't need another person to triangulate. They can triangulate, like in that case, they're using YouTube to triangulate. They're trying to use me to get to their ex. Triangulate. Oh, I'll just talk crap about, their girl, and that'll make them come try to curse me out, and now I'll get that interaction. Nah. That's when you guys stay strong together and just keep that no contact. And keep doing what you do. Because they're very sick. And, like I said, they tell on themselves. In my situation, anytime we had an anniversary, we have a family night out and post a video on social media or a picture, that's when they would then go make a hateful video full of lies on top of that, But, it could happen to anyone. It's equivalent to the smear campaign. But now that we're in this social media age, cyberbullying is very, very real. But the laws have not really caught up to that, honestly. I mean, you can get them for slander, but, they don't take it as serious, the cyberbullying. Or I would like to see, more done about that. But if you go on YouTube on any given day and search a celebrity, tons of people can be talking smack about them, spilling lies about their lives, and, just drama, So when it happens to you on a lesser level, but I don't even want to say lesser, but, maybe it's not thousands of people doing that to you, but there are people nonetheless, or this person. And you get a little taste of, what celebrities do be going through at times, And I guess this is something called freedom of speech. This is what they call it. But yeah, it really does happen. I wanted to make this video to encourage the couples out there who have been through this. And I do know, I've gone through it in other couples, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. See, narcissists, they're sick in their mind, and, they just, their perceptions are just wrong. They think if they do this, it's going to break up your relationship, and, it could actually make you bond tighter, But they're hoping that stress of them just constantly attacking you guys, trying to do this, trying to do that, the smear campaigns, sometimes if, for those of you who are dating a guy, his girlfriend could go out and lie and try to get a fake restraining order, accuse him of domestic violence, all this stuff, like some real fatal attraction stuff. I've seen people really, get put through the ringer. Because, people take domestic violence and those things very serious, because a lot of women have lost their life. But then you get the ones that play with the system because they know that the system is in their favor when it comes to that, But, never join in with that person. Just keep that no contact and let them keep dying, and just like I said, keep the record in the documents. They're just going to look crazy one day in court because they will have no correspondence. It's like, okay, I'm coming to court with 50 voicemails and all these emails and all these videos, you saying my name left and right. And yet I've never, spoken to you or corresponded. They're going to look crazy. They're the ones that are going to eventually look crazy. So let them laugh now and do their BS. And, eventually they'll pay a price for that. And then on a lighter scale, always consider the source and just dust it off your shoulder as well. This person that was doing this to me had like 1 subscriber and an average of 3 views per video. Like no one was checking for her, So it wasn't even a point of she's coming in between like God's divine plan for me and my life by attacking, what I do here on a channel for survivors. It was more of this peskiness and disrespectfulness because she was constantly harassing my children. That was the part that, really elevated the situation. Like, you don't bring minors into it. So, but I really just want to make this video to, just point out another angle or another situation that very well could occur, for those of you who are dating survivors and you are, getting a taste of narcissistic abuse yourself because this person is now harassing you. All right, because you've caused that narcissistic injury by having that happy or successful or just even having a relationship with their quote unquote supply, So I hope that, this video just at least lets someone know that they aren't alone. I know what this feels like. And, like I said, these people are very sick, very, very sick. Just take the advice that I gave and, stay on your logic because they will do everything in their willpower to try to get you to step into your emotions. Okay. And they're not worthy. They are absolutely not worthy. Like, just let actions speak louder than words with them. And their actions are speaking louder than words. Okay. I don't care what they say. They're happy. They're happy. They wouldn't have your name in their mouth every other second. They wouldn't have time in their happy life to dedicate any energy to trying to pull you down. The fact that they're doing all of that lets you know how miserable they actually are. So, they're just trying to convince themselves, oh, I don't want him, the smear campaign. Then why are you doing this? Get a life, But that is their life. Their life is walking in darkness and spilling hate, telling lies, and trying to manipulate. Ooh, that rhymed. Pillow talks. These are pillow talks. And for those of you who don't know what pillow talks are, just like it sounds when you land down at night talking on your pillows. I'm not laying down right now, but I'm, winding down. And my pillow talks are basically, like one of the last things I do, or at least it's just something that I'm doing at nighttime, basically. Okay. But, this has been on my mind and, I always tap within myself to try to bring healing for other people. Okay. But, just be very careful with this person, this third party person, that wants to be triangulated, that wants to be a third wheel in your relationship. This is what they want, Just be very careful because you cannot put anything past them. They will lie. And, like I said, they just want to try to sabotage your relationship and minimally smear your name and their ex's name. They just really want to try to obliterate things. But they are not God. They are not your makers. And they are not in control. Okay, so never give them that control, guys. All right. It's quite sick because it's really like a reverse psychiatry. Like in their sick mind, they're thinking that they'll be able to get their ex back by doing this. And all they're doing is putting a ton of nails in a coffin. And, narcissists, a lot of times they push people away when they want to pull them near, but because they're so emotionally immature and they're so full of toxicity that they aren't able to do this. Okay. And, they don't have the skills, and then they just become ratchet and stalkers and just they're moving out of their ignorance at that point. And since they run off of emotions, you can be sure that, they're not thinking before they act and before they speak. Maybe they might in front of a judge. But if they're not in front of a judge, they'll be reckless. Or a police officer, they will be reckless. All right. So, in life, someone's always going to have something to say. So you can take that lesson from this situation and don't make them powerful, because like I always say, consider the source. Who cares about their opinions? Like who are they? Who are they? And what do they know? You know? So always consider the source. And, it was never hurtful, I can say, in my situation when she was doing this stuff, because I considered the source. It was very easy to see through what she was doing and what her position was. It was extremely easy to see it. It was just very pesky, if you will, and rude, like, stop talking about my children. Like, what you're saying about me and your ex, but stop talking about our children. So that was pesky, and something that we had to deal with. But anyhow, I hope you guys took some comfort in this pillow talk and knowing that you're not by yourself. Many people have dealt with this, but, don't give people the power in your relationship, and definitely don't give them their power of their opinions, okay? So, because haters are going to hate, and that's just true. That is so true. And, a lot of people haven't found the love that they wanted, and it's easy for them to hate because of it. But you just, you paid your dues, especially when it's two survivors together, okay? Both of y'all paid your dues. Enjoy your relationship and be happy, okay? And let anybody that's hating against it kick rocks, baby. All right, guys. So if this video resonated with you, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't done so, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Over 400 videos, like I announced in the beginning, to help you on your journey. Take from them what you can. I do help people with coaching because, like I've said before, there isn't many things that you guys have been through or going through that I haven't had experience in myself, okay? And sometimes, it's really helpful and great to not only talk to someone who knows about a book, but someone who's been there and done that. I have a special connection with it that just, touches people in coaching and definitely provides them with a lot of resolve. All right. So if you need help in healing, understanding things, making your goals, anything like that, look on my website, LakiaCrawford.com, and see the different packages that I have, which are many. I do have the pillow talk, the no narc zone merchandise. I am not editing this, guys. It's too late. No narc merchandise on my website, matching shirts and t-shirts and caps and mouse pads, coffee mugs, all of that. Okay. This is the thing about pillow talks. But your girl, like I said, your girl's not editing. I've written 4 healing books, guys. You can find them on my website, also Barnes & Nobles, Amazon, and CreateSpace. I do have the support group in Facebook, Lakia Reflection and Progression Crawford. Let me know that you're a survivor to get into the support group. All right. And with all of that being said, I will be starting a Patreon, guys, something I think you guys would be really excited about. I'll let you know when I finalize that. And with all of that being said, because I was a little tongue-tied there, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate the support you guys show on my channel. I love the growth. You guys are just wonderful and very classy people. I'm very happy and I feel special to have, come into contact. I've met some really beautiful survivors, especially through the support group and on here, of course. So, it's all been a blessing to me as well. And with all of that being said, you guys have a wonderful night. And for those of you listening to this at random times of the day, just have a blessed day, of course. And life is definitely what you make it. Take people off the throne and dust off they whack, their opinions and stuff. All right. Be strong within yourself. All right. And until next time, keep doing that work and please take care.